One day, a woman turned to her husband and asked, "When I'm dead, when will you marry again?" The husband, with a thoughtful expression, smiled and replied, "Not until the soil on your grave is dry." Time passed, and sadly, the woman passed away. After her funeral, her husband made it a point to visit her grave every week. But something strange started happening. No matter how long it had been since the funeral, the soil on her grave was always wet. Weeks turned into months, and the husband kept visiting. 1 year passed, and still, the soil remained damp. He couldn't understand why. What was causing the soil to stay so wet? One day, during his weekly visit, he saw his wife's brother standing by the grave with a watering can, pouring water onto the soil. The husband, confused, walked up to him and asked, "What are you doing here?" The brother-in-law calmly replied, "My sister asked me to pour water on her grave every other day." The husband's eyes widened in realization. His wife had gotten the last laugh and had found a clever way to make sure he kept his promise, even if it wasn't quite the way he had imagined. Be careful what you promise, especially when it comes to matters of life and death. You might just find yourself honoring your promises in ways you never expected.